Back here with Action Trailers Tutorials with our exclusive Iron Series enclosed cargo trailers. These trailers offer a ton of value, and that's what we're going to explain to you guys today. They have more standard features than any other trailer in the market. And that's something that we want to really educate you guys on, because an educated consumer is the best consumer at the end of the day. Now, what makes these so different? Well, let me go into the fact that these are fully customizable. You can choose different sizes, lengths, options. That's something that we're not limited to like some companies. And all these features I'm going to be showing you today are all standard features. They're not additional costs like a lot of companies there. Now, you can get anywhere from a 4x6 up to an 8.5 by 30, 40-foot trailer. Here we have a 5-foot wide series we're showing. We have 6-foot wide, 7, and 8.5. Now, what's neat about these trailers is that they come with, as I mentioned, more features than anyone else in the industry. So what makes them different? Well, let's start diving into it right now. You're gonna start noticing the tongues there of them. We use a Line-X coated material, which is called an AmeriGuard. So we put that in the tongues in the back bumper to help prevent it from rotting and rusting away, because stones are always kicking back and hitting obviously these trailers. So that's something important. You have some added protection in there. Stone guards are 24 inches high, not just 16 or 12 inches like other companies. That's a big difference to look at. Now, notice how these trailers all have a V-nose. So the purpose of the V-nose is not only going to give you better fuel economy, but notice how ours tapers down in the front. That's also help with drag there. So it gives you, again, a little bit more downforce there with it. So it helps with towing. So again, overall, it's going to give you a smoother ride with having that actual tapered nose on the front. Now, on all these trailers, you're going to have plug holders, which is really neat. So we have a 7-way plug holder. So whether it's a single axle or tandem axle, you're going to have a plug holder. So that way it's not sitting dangling on the ground. And obviously same with the chains. On all these trailers, you're going to notice the corners. They're going to be a bright front anodized corner. So you get bright front corners on the nose, on the actual rear of the trailer too. Something to really dress it up and really appreciate the trailer. Now on the side here, you can notice this side door, it's a pre-hung door. So unlike most trailers, you have a square hinge door with straps on it. So with straps, they unfortunately rust. This is aluminum hinges, and it's a lot better seal. So that's what's nice. It comes with a flush lock, so you can get in and out from inside. You got a deadbolt and a handle lock there, and it's a nice close, as you can see, so it seals it up nicely. The trim on all these trailers, they're gonna be a 4-inch thick trim. So most trailers in the industry, you're gonna see like maybe 1 or 2-inch trim. These are a 4-inch thick trim all the way around the trailer. And the lights we're even using are gonna be a 4-inch LED light. So compared to just kind of like your bullet hole LED lights, these are a 4-inch thick light with a lifetime warranty. That's right, lifetime warranty on the lights. And you're also gonna get a really good warranty with the structure, where you get a 3-year structural warranty. Not just 1 year like a lot of trailer companies out there. So that is something to really pay attention to. So now what else makes these trailers different, you're probably asking? Well, let's look at the outside. See how they're all screwless exterior panels? Gives you a nice clean look. But we don't just take it there at screwless, because screwless is something you can get on most trailers. These are a polycore panel. So what is a polycore panel? What's an 80 thou gauge aluminum panel? So what's that mean? Well, most trailers in the industry are an 0240 or 030. So this is almost 3 times as thick panel. So that way it gives you a nice smooth look. So on a hot day like today, where we get the sun and aluminum obviously expanding due to the heat, you don't see that with these. It gives you a nice clean glass image there to it, and also gives you an R value. So it doesn't look like kind of a ruffled potato chip driving down the road, or it doesn't dent nearly as easy because it's 3 times its thickness. So that's a promo we're running right now on these trailers, is that polycore, so you're gonna get that no extra charge. And same with these wheels. These wheels are an aluminum wheel. So that's always an upgrade with most trailers in the industry, not with a series. Aluminum wheels are standard, gives you a nice look to it. Obviously it's something you appreciate, and it's gonna last a lot longer. And the tires we're running now are gonna be an 8-ply tire. So it's an upgraded tire from your traditional 6-ply, longer lifespan and expectancy out of those as well too. Axles are gonna be a 3,500 pound spring axle standard. You can either go 35s, 52s, 6,000, even 7,000 pound axles on these trailers, depending on your load capacity. Springs or torsion preference there. Standard warranty is 6 years on these, so it's 6-year warranty rate on the axle alone. So let's take a look here now on the back of the trailer and go over the back of it. So we offer a couple options. You either have the barn doors or you have a ramp door. Now with most trailers in the industry, ramp door is always extra costs, not with our series. So a ramp door, you're gonna get it at the same price as a barn door, so you're not paying additional. And you even get this extra flap in the bottom as well. So most companies won't have this extra transition flap there, or they'll charge extra. So that is something built in the price right off the bat. Now notice on the back here, there's overhangs on all these trailers. What is that? Well, it's called a spoiler. So one thing, it looks really, really cool as far as aesthetic wise, and that's why we put them on, because we want to be different. We want you to appreciate these trailers, obviously, set them off from other trailers in the industry, but it also gives some functionality too. Functionality one gives you a couple loading lights. So you have a wall switch here in the back, a couple loading lights so you can actually see in the night or early in the morning of what you're loading, which is very important. Another function is that this overhang kicks out and also helps actually the door from freezing in the wintertime, because the water repels down to the bottom here rather than just coming straight down, obviously, and freezing up. So that's another big thing that a lot of customers really enjoy, having that rear spoiler, because it aesthetically looks sharp, but also has some great functionality. Now, some other differences with our trailers that no one else has standard in the industry, these rear observation camera preps. So what is that? Well, our trailers are pre-wired and prepped for observation camera. So it's really neat, so you can actually always see what's behind you, which is really important, whether you're backing up or just driving down the road. We have our exclusive Action Series cameras, which are a great price point to be able to put on there and give you that peace of mind of always knowing that you can see behind you. So all these are pre-wired for it, literally by the camera itself, hooks up into it, and the actual monitor, which is a 7-inch LED monitor, goes up into the actual vehicle there. So it's something that I would highly recommend with all trailer purchases. Saves you a lot of grief, a lot of aggravation over time, and hopefully money there from preventing from hitting, obviously, and backing up and getting in an accident. So that's something that's really neat all of our trailers are gonna have. Lights, they're all LED. As I mentioned, we have 4-inch LED lights on the side, clear LED light lenses on the back, and anything that has brakes is also gonna have reverse lights too. So you're gonna get standard reverse lights right into it. That is something that we include in all our trailers. Flooring is gonna be a 3/4-inch floor, which is an Advantech or Drymax material. So it's an engineered wood that's moisture resistant. And same with the walls, they're 3/8. Now, one big thing that's very, very, very important to pay attention to here is our construction. So with our Iron Series models, these are 16-inch on-center construction all around. That's roof, walls, and floor. So that is huge, because most trailers in the industry you're gonna see are 24-inch on the roof, 24-inch on the floor, 24-inch on the walls. Some may have 16 and 24 combination. This is 16-inch on center standard all across the board. So if you're looking for a strong, rugged, stout trailer, this is the trailer we'd recommend. Comes with a couple side vents inside, so you get crossflow ventilation, LED lights there inside as well. Multiple different colors shown here. Really, this trailer is only shown with the blackout package, but all these are all standard features, as I mentioned to you, which is really nice. You get a lot of value. You're gonna get, obviously, more standard features than anyone else with having the polycore, the Line-X coated tongues and back bumpers, the anodized rear hoops, the spoiler on the back, the loading lights, the rear observation camera prep, the aluminum wheels that are standard, the upgraded 8-ply tires on these trailers as well, the nose that tapers down for better fuel economy on these as well. So there's a ton of added value, and that's what we're here to explain to you guys today, is just everything you're gonna get. We've been around for over 2 decades. These are our exclusive model that we offer that has the thicker trim, the thicker lights, because we want to be happy, we want to set it apart from every other trailer in the industry. And that's what's different, is again, you're getting a great value, great price point, but more standard features than any other trailer. And these are even fully customizable, as I mentioned, where you can, go from anything from ACs inside to windows to awnings to concession wood. We do every single thing you could really imagine as far as what you need for the type of trailer your use is obviously going to be at. So you can find more information out with the pricing, specs, all that on our website at www.actiontrailers.ca. We try to offer the most efficient buying experience in the industry. You can even purchase the trailer online. So that's one thing that sets us apart from other dealerships, and being over in this industry for over 2 decades gives you that also peace of mind of knowing if you ever need an issue where it's like it's warranty, parts, service, we have a full department here. We have a large staff. We're not just selling trailers off our Facebook marketplace or out of the side of our property. We've been around for decades, and we're here to set you up for success. So we really appreciate you tuning in today's tutorial, and just keep an open mind in your next trailer purchase.